Hey guys, Sean Media just want to do a big shout out to Rugby League Coffee Lounge. All the best this year, 2020.
Alright, oh, yeah! Fuck! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Nick from Australia. Welcome to the NRL Round 21 preview and tips for the 2023 NRL season. And my goodness, Round 21 is upon us, and it is going to be one of the biggest rounds this season, in my opinion. We have so many quality games, so many important games.
Yeah,
there might be one or two games that look pretty bad, but outside of that, I think we have a jam-packed round of footy to look forward to. And as always, I am joined by CJ Moxley. CJ, how are you, my friend?
Yeah, doing good. Obviously, we just were together the past weekend, which was great. Had a great weekend, and doing well. And you're right about this weekend. It's most of the games are important. Even some of the games that don't look like it, there's still ramifications. So, yeah, looking forward to this round, obviously.
Oh, mate, it's a huge round of footy. Like, I know Dragons Tigers looks terrible, but it's very important. Whoever loses that game might get the wooden spoon. So it's a really important match.
They'll probably get the spoon, whoever loses that.
Yeah, no, it's a big round of footy. Hello to the live chat as well. We are getting a nice crowd in here now. We got Mel, SS Storm fan. We got Carl, Will. Who else we got here, buddy? Nathan B. Moore, Viking King. Carl Hunter Hansen. Luke Melbourne Storm fan. Josh Rabbitohs 123. Jason Reader. William Pearson. Apologies if I missed anyone. Stephanie Pritchard. Liam Pritchard. I hope you guys are all doing well on this beautiful Tuesday night, July 18, 2023. And CJ, we might as well get into it, mate. The round 21 preview. I'm not going to lie, CJ. This is the most exciting round of footy I reckon we've got this year. I reckon this round's the best all year.
Yeah, it's definitely up there.
Well, let's get into it. And it all begins on Thursday night at 7:50 p.m. live from Wynn Stadium in Wollongong, the beautiful Gong. We got the Dragons up against the Tigers, last against second last. The Dragons, $1.70 favourites here, and the West Tigers at $2.15. I'm telling you right now, CJ, whoever loses this Dragons-Tigers game will get the wooden spoon. I genuinely believe that, unless the Dragons or the Tigers stun one of their opposition late in the season and we get a surprise result. But, mate, Dragons, Tigers, who do you like in this one on Thursday night?
Yeah, Spoon Bowl. I think whoever loses this probably winds up with a spoon. I'm tipping for Dragons. It's in the Gong. There's a lot on the line. Dragons by 8 points, 18-10. And my first try scorer will be Jacob Little. I think the Dragons get it down in the Gong.
The Jacob Little Cup, whatever you want to call it.
Yep, Jacob Little Cup.
Look, this is tough. Look, say both teams have been ordinary all season, and you know what? They probably both deserve to win the wooden spoon, to be completely honest.
Yeah, sure.
If you could give them 2 wooden spoons, you'd do it. Fair income. For me, I'm going to get the Dragons as well. I think this game being played at Wollongong will give them an advantage. I don't think the Dragons have lost 4 or 5 in a row at Wollongong for quite some time. Luke Brooks is still not back for the Tigers. If Luke Brooks was in, I may have led towards the Tigers, but I think the Dragons at Wollongong will get it done. But I'm with you. Dragons by 8 as well. I'll go 24 points to 16. And first try scorer, I'm going to go with Tyrell Sloan to score the first try. For me, Dragons will win, but there probably won't be much in this.
Yep, spoon bowl.
Dragons by 8. Interesting start. Let's go to Friday night footy, which I think could be the biggest one all season. What about Friday night football? Absolute mouth-watering blockbuster games right here. And the first one, we've got 6 o'clock Friday night, 8 o'clock in New Zealand, 6 o'clock for us here in Australia. It's the New Zealand Warriors up against the Canberra Raiders. The Warriors, $1.45. The Raiders at $2.85. Raiders are 4th. Warriors are 5th. We got a nice top 8 battle here. CJ, who do you like? Now, obviously, Jared, the Warriors went to Canberra and embarrassed the Raiders for Jared Craiger's friendship game about 4 or 5 weeks ago. This is a big game for the Raiders. Who do you like in this one, Warriors or Raiders?
The Warriors. This game is, well, whoever wins this will be in the top 4 for the week. The Warriors. It's in New Zealand. It's hard to tip the Warriors it's hard to tip against them in New Zealand. So Warriors by 12, 28-16. First try, Adam Fanua-Blake.
Yeah, look, I think this will be a really good game of footy. I think it'll be high quality stuff. My problem with Canberra is, can they stay in the game for a good amount of time? Because we've seen this year in games where they've got out to leads and they've let the opposition back in and they've only just held on to win. And they have, well, it's disappointing for and against, even though they're in the top 4, which is crazy to think. I think this game being played in New Zealand gives the Warriors a big advantage. I like the Warriors here. I don't think they're going to blow them off the park, but I do think they'll win. I will go the Warriors by 12. I'll go the Warriors 26 points to 14. And first try scorer, I'm going to go with the former Raider himself. I'm going to go with the Warriors fullback Chance Nickel-Klukstad to score the first try of the game. Warriors to win by 12.
You'll show a lot about both teams, I reckon.
Well, the Warriors have a fairly good run home compared to some of the other teams inside the top 8. So if the Warriors are a third income dark horse, smoky for the premiership, these are the sort of games they need to win. So I'm going the Warriors, and you are as well.
Yep.
Interesting. Let's go to the main game on Friday night. And CJ, holy shit. Friday night at 8 o'clock, Sunshine Coast Stadium. It is the South Sydney Rabbitohs versus the Brisbane Broncos. The Rabbitohs are $1.80 favourites. The Broncos at $2. Sunshine Coast Stadium. South's taking a home game up there. Wow. Both teams get a lot of them big names back. This is a huge game. Obviously, you're going to tip South, but this is the game of the round for me. Rabbitohs, Broncos. I can't wait for this Friday night.
Yeah. Don't let the ladder positions fool you on both teams. Brisbane being 2nd and South being 8th. This is a big game. We get Latrell, Mitchell, Jairo, just about everybody back. We'll win this. I'm nervous, but I've got to back the boys. This will boost our finals hopes as well. South by 6. It's going to go right down to the wire, mate. 22 points to 16. And my first try scorer is going to be the returning Latrell Mitchell.
Yeah, I like it. I can't wait for this. I genuinely cannot wait for this game. Both these sides are practically 95% healthy. I think Brisbane have still got out Jordan Ricky, and I think Souths have still got out a forward that I can't name off the top of my head. No. You probably know. Someone.
I don't know, mate. It feels like we're back to full strength at the moment.
You might be full strength. I could be wrong. There'll be nothing in this. I would not be surprised if this game went to Golden Point on Friday night. I would not be surprised. I hope it ends up as a game of the year contender. I know we always hype up these big games and they always seem to disappoint, but I reckon this one will definitely live up to the expectation. Look, I'm going to go South Sydney. I think South Sydney at full strength are better than Brisbane at full strength. Now, that might sound ridiculous, obviously, with how the ladder is, but you give me South Sydney at full strength and the Broncos at full strength, I think South Sydney are the better team. So, look, there won't be much in this. I'm going to go South Sydney by 4. I'll go the Rabbitohs, 22 points to 18, similar to your score. But first try, I'm going to go with Cody Walker. He is in career best form, and good luck stopping him at the moment. Cody Walker,
mate,
first try.
Our points will be better with Cody and Latrell on the same team. We'll have better attack. So, yeah, mate, I'm really keen for it.
Huge game, and I cannot wait. Righto, let's go to Super Saturday, and the first game kicks off at 3 o'clock at Seabus Super Stadium on the Gold Coast. It is the Gold Coast Titans up against the Sydney Roosters. The Roosters are favourites here, believe it or not, at $1.70. The Gold Coast are at $2.20. Now, I just need to quickly announce to everyone that's watching the channel, Nick from Australia, yours truly will be attending the Titans versus Roosters game on Saturday. I will be there in attendance. I'll be doing a vlog, and I will be up on the Gold Coast on Saturday to watch this contest. And I think, obviously, with the situation of both sides, the loser is done. Look, I've already put a red pen for the Roosters. I think they're not going to. I can't see them playing finals from where they're at. But if there is an absolute last chance, last resort, this is their last chance. And the Gold Coast, considering who they have to play on their run home, it's a must-win for them as well. So, very important game on Saturday. CJ, who do you like, bro? Gold Coast or the Roosters? Now, also before you give me your tip, it's going to be a dry conditions, a nice 22 degrees day on the Gold Coast. Not going to be raining, so should be a lot of it. Should be a lot of points in this. A lot of points.
I'm done with the Roosters this year. They're in the bottom 4 for a reason. Both teams, I personally don't see playing finals this year, but whoever wins this has their last chance. Whoever wins is out of it. Simple as that. Look, I'm tipping the Gold Coast Titans here. I know they have no Tino, but I think they have enough attack to get it done compared to the Roosters. Titans by 4 points. It'll be tight. 20 points to 16.
All right, so for me, there's a couple of things about this. Obviously, Tino's out, which is a big loss for the Titans. But the Roosters have not lost to the Titans since 2016. It's a 7-year drought. It's a phenomenal record. The Roosters, they just can't keep losing. If they lose this, it's four or five losses in a row. This is so hard to tip. It'll be high scoring. Can the Roosters score enough points to win? I don't know which way to go, but I'm going to go with the Roosters, actually, believe it or not. I'm going to go the Roosters by 2. I think this will be really tight. I'll go the Roosters 28 points to 26. The Titans are going to be cursed by 26 points again. Roosters 28-26. First try scorer. I'm going to go bold, CJ. You ready for this? First try scorer, Lindsay Collins.
He's probably been one of their best this year, to be honest.
Roosters by 2. They're going to win. It's going to be, I tell you what, I'm going to the game. It's going to be a high scoring, and it's going to be entertaining.
Both teams can't defend, so it won't shock me too much.
I wouldn't even be surprised if it ends up being like a 38-36.
Probably will be.
I'm not expecting much defense. So, look, I'm going the Roosters simply because they're desperate and they just need to win. So, Chooks to win by 2. And you're going the Gold Coast.
Yep.
All right. Saturday, 5:30, the middle game of Super Saturday. 5:30 p.m. from McDonald Jones Stadium in Newcastle. It is the Knights versus the Storm. Storm $1.35. Knights at $3.35. If you had told me 3 weeks ago this game would have been all right, I would have laughed at you because Newcastle were terrible. But now they're a chance on making a run for the finals, and Melbourne will obviously looking to cement a top 4 position. Newcastle against Melbourne. I give Newcastle a bit of hope in this one, but Which way do you see it, CJ?
This is a huge test for Newcastle to try and get one to the 8 and to beat a big credential team like Melbourne would boost their confidence. But I am going to tip the Storm 1-12. I do reckon the Knights will be competitive. 24-14. First try scorer William Warbrick. Yeah, look, the Knights will be in it, but the Storm will they'll have too much class at the end.
Yeah, look, I'm very similar to you, bro. I think the Knights will be in this. I think they'll definitely give Melbourne a game, but in the end, the likes of Munster and Jerome Hughes and Harry Grant will probably get Melbourne over the line. So I'm also going to go Melbourne by 10. I reckon Melbourne will win 28 points to 18. Bit of a high-scoring game, this one. And first try scorer, I'm going to go with Nick Meaney. I reckon he might score the first try at fullback. But, yeah, I'm with you, bro. Storm to win by 10.
Yep, mate. Yeah, it'll be an interesting game.
But if Newcastle win, it'll definitely give them a lot of confidence.
Mate, it's huge if they win, mate. It's huge.
Definitely. Here we go. Super Saturday finishes off with an absolute belter. Saturday night, 7:35 p.m. from Queensland Country Bank Stadium in Townsville. It is my team, the North Queensland Cowboys, up against the Parramatta Eels. Cowboys, $1.45. Parramatta, $2.75. Cowboys looking for 6 wins in a row. Parramatta, obviously, without Campbell Gillard and Sevo. Now, believe it or not, Parramatta have actually named Sevo, so they're going to challenge the Sevo suspension, which is a massive gamble. But most importantly, hang on, bro. Most importantly, Campbell Gillard out. Big loss. Do the Cowboys make it 6 in a row, CJ?
I don't know why they named Sevo. Even if he does get off, he's going to miss a week. And I'm not saying this as a meme or anything. I think Lumi will come into the team.
He can't.
Why?
He's not in the squad, bro. Wagga Blake and Hayes Dunster are the only outside
back. Well,
then
it's official. The Cowboys will win 13 plus. Cowboys by 16. 28-12, first try scorer, Sammy Valamo. No Lumi, no win. But I do think the Cowboys will win anyway. Look, I'm being serious. I think he's win 13 plus. He's flying at the moment.
Yeah, we are flying. We are playing good. Now, look, for me, I'm not taking Parramatta lightly, man.
Mate, take it personal after last year.
I'm not taking these pricks lightly, man. Obviously, they went up to Townsville and beat us in the prelim last year on the back of a 25,000-metre forward pass from Mitchell Moses, which, don't get me started about, we'll be here all night. I think Parra will be up. I think they'll be right in this, but obviously I'm going to go the Cowboys. But I think this will be closer than a lot of people think. I will go the Cowboys by 10. I'll go a scoreline of I reckon it might be a bit of a low score, this one. I'll go the Cowboys 22 points to 12. And first try scorer, I don't know why, but we got the same again, bro. Sammy Valamo, I got him first try as well.
Mate, he's been such a good signing for you.
Oh, he's been a great mid-season addition to the team. Obviously, he's doing a good job at the moment. So
I don't think
Cowboys by 10. I think this will be tight.
I just realised I don't think Sammy Valame's lost as a Cowboys player.
I don't think he has either.
But yeah,
That's
Cowboys
crazy.
should win.
That's crazy to think.
What's that? Huge game.
All right, let's go to Sunday football. And this game,
geez.
I don't think we'll spend long on this. Good Lord. Sunday, 2 o'clock, Penrith Stadium. Panthers, Bulldogs. Panthers are $1.05. Bulldogs are at $13. I guess the real question is Panthers by how much?
Panthers by 40. I'm going to go 52-12. First try scorer will be James Fisher-Harris. Obviously, the Dogs get Addo Carr and kick out back, which is a big boost. But Panthers, they're just a juggernaut, so I'll get it done at home.
Well, Addo Carr and Kikau are in the reserves, but look, for me, Penrith will win, I reckon, like 44-6 or something. I'll go Stephen Crichton for first try. But I'll tell you this. If I'm Penrith, I'm resting all my stars again. Why would you you don't need them against the Dogs. I know last week they rested all their Origin players against the Dolphins, and they nearly stuffed up, but they got it done. You're playing the Dogs who are in the bottom four. You might as well rest your whole team.
Yeah, I would as well. It would help them as well to give their players a rest, especially players like Cleary. Give them another week off to rest.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you play Luai and Cleary, but you give Yo another rest. You give Martin a rest. Give Toto. You give them another week to rest up because the finals is going to be nuts, and we all know they're going to be in the top four, so probably the top two. So, anyway, I think Penrith will be way too good anyway.
100%.
Who going first try? I'm going with Crichton.
Fisher Harris.
Oh, big fish.
Yeah, big one, but I reckon.
Last week it was Leota. This week it might be Fish.
Yeah, the Bash brothers. They'll go.
Hammers by 100. And the final game of the round, well, this is another very important game.
Cool.
Sunday afternoon, 4 o'clock from beautiful Shark Park. We've got the Battle of the Beaches, Cronulla versus Manly. Cronulla $1.40, Manly at $3. Now the Sharks have made some big changes here, and I think they needed to make some changes. Connor Tracy's gone to left centre. Trindle's gone to 5'8". Talakai's on the bench, and they've got this guy named Jesse Colquhoun in the second row. I've never heard of him before, but we'll see how he goes. And as for Manly, Matt Lodge will make his debut for the Seagulls, and they've dropped Ethan Bullimore and Sipley. I don't know how Aaron Wood still gets picked on this bench, but Cronulla versus Manly. Who do you like, bro? Sharks were horrible last week. They can't beat a top 8 team.
Yeah.
Manly were very good against the Cows. It was a tough game.
If Manly lose this, I do think it's likely they're done. I'm going to go Sharks in a close one. Sharks by 8. 26-18. First try, Connor Tracy. Yeah, it's an important game, I reckon.
I'm going Manly. Manly are my specials of the round. They'll win.
Manly to get up in the Battle of the Beaches, eh?
Manly are going to win this, I'm telling you right now. I think the Sharks have got some major issues, bro. I really do. I don't care if they've dropped Moylan. They've got more problems than that, man. For me, it's their defense. They've got all sorts of issues. Trindle and Hines as a combination is going to be very interesting. I don't know, bro. I'm going the upset. I think Manly can cause an upset Sunday out at Cronulla. I'm going to go Manly by 4, 24-20. First try scorer, I'm going to go with Hamoli Olakawatu. Manly to win.
Wow. Yeah, mate. It's going to be such a big round. I can't wait. It's just so important round, basically.
So, yeah, look, Manly are my specials of the round. And based off the odds, CJ, the Gold Coast are probably your specials because they are outsiders to win.
Yeah, the Titans are my specials of the round.
Yeah, I'm going Manly as specials, but we'll soon find out how the weekend goes. Now, before we go, CJ, I just want to ask you something. Now, bets for the weekend, just a prediction. I want to know, who is your bold anytime try scorer for the weekend? Who is going to score a try that no one will see coming?
Oh, wow. I haven't even thought about this, but if I'm going to go off the top of my head, my bold anytime try scorer of the weekend is from the Newcastle Knights, Leo Thompson.
Oh, that's a good one.
I'll back Leo Thompson in.
Leo Thompson?
Yep.
All right. For me, my bold anytime try scorer for this weekend. All right, I've got one. Right, I've got it. A bold call. Anytime try scorer this weekend. Tohu Harris will score.
So he's gotten close too, man. So she's due shortly to get it over the line.
Not many people will tip Tohu Harris, but yeah, I'm going Harris as an anytime try scorer.
Get on it. Why not? Why not?
All right, CJ, mate. That's going to wrap up the round 21 tips, mate. Thanks for coming on, bro.
No worries, man. Good luck to your Cowboys this week. And
good luck to Souths.
Big games this weekend. Cannot wait.
Well, anyway, thank you to the live chat for watching. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night for the Breakdown podcast. Until next time, have a good night and go the Cowboys.